Hi Fibre friends, how are you all? It is the weekend again, Saturday. It's been a bit funny old week. Just typical really, typical week. Shopping on Tuesday, Dad's do his housework and whatever, and then back and forth, doing other bits and bobs as well. My friend whose house, one of my friends, a neighbour who's home, she popped in to see me. She's absolutely distraught, which I can well appreciate how she feels, because I think I would be even worse than she is. So it's just, we've been out for a walk on Thursday, and we walked past the bridge where the brook is, and that was really high. So I've been living on my nerves. I'm living on my nerves at the moment. And we've been for a walk today. We had to go and pick up some bedding for my dad, and we walked past the brook, and it has gone down a considerable amount, but it's very cold out there today. The wind blew us, it was blowing in our face going, and it blew us home, so that was good. I've been naughty this week. I bought yarn from 4 different companies. Hubium, Deramores, and I wanted to try 2 new companies. I've ordered yarn from the Wool Factory here in the UK, and Good Vibes Yarn Limited, as they're again a UK company. So I just wanted to see what the yarn is like. Deramores is a UK company, and I love Deramores yarn. I use Deramores yarn quite a bit, and so I just wanted to try some other companies, see what they had, what other yarn. So I'm waiting for them to arrive. What else? I've actually done 1 finished project for this year. This year I've done more than 1 finished project, and it last Saturday on Affordably Geeky, Ginger had asked for if any of us would like to test her patterns, so I emailed her and she sent me the pattern for the chunky Valentine scarf, and I finished it, and I used a Deramores yarn, the chunky, in marshmallow. You crochet it, you do the width, you do the length, and then you just do the rows, and then the bubbles are, I really like these, the bubbles. I'll be doing them again. So yeah, so I've done that. I need to wash it and block it, but it's really nice. So I like to put my scarves like this. I think if I do this again, I don't think I'll do it quite as wide, because I've not got quite a wide neck, a long neck. I think I'd do it a bit shorter, but I suppose I could use it as a mask. Mind you, you can't, can you? But do you understand what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so it's quite nice. I'll just stand up so you can see. So that's that. So that is the one and only thing I've finished this week. The second thing I've finished, well, I've finished the sleeve. That's upside down. I've finished the sleeve to my jumper, and I've started, oh no, I forgot to put a stitch marker in. I've got stitch markers coming out my ears, and I've made a start on the front of the jumper. So that's that. The Starburst blanket, I've got 4 more rows to do, and I did go ahead and add the stripe, the lilac stripe, so I've got 4 more rows to finish, but it's taken a long time to do. I'm not a slow crocheter, but I'm not Speedy Gonzales, so to speak. So I've made a start. So I've made a start on row 57. So I'm hoping by tomorrow night this will be finished. But I think adding that lilac kind of, because there is quite a bit of pink, I just wanted the lilac. And I managed to, one skein did this purple, this stripe with the bubbles. I have frogged it a few times because I've been an idiot and gone wrong a few times, but I've not had to frog like quite a lot of rows. I've only had to frog 1 row and back to the previous row. So, but I'm quite pleased with myself. There's like stitches on here I've never done before, like the front and back post. The bubbles are new. The clusters aren't new because obviously I'm doing clusters on my jumper. But yeah, so I'm quite, I'm loving it. I really like it. But the best thing about it is, because it's getting quite big, as you can see, that's in half. As I'm crocheting it of an evening, it's crocheting it and staying warm as well. And you need it this weather, don't you? It's flipping cold out there here in the UK. So I think I'm going to need another. I've got another, and I'm using a Deramores for this as well. It's so soft. Oh, it's so soft. It's lovely to work with. So yeah, so I'm a big fan of Deramores yarn, and they're reasonable prices, and you get reward points. What else? Right, I've Ursula, which is Oh My Granny Square, and Brenda, the Newbie Crafter, and Veronica, I can't remember. I'm sorry, Veronica, I can't remember what your channel is. It's Steel Crochet and Chef, I think. Anyway, I'll put the links down below to their channels. So they've kind of got this challenge to do something that is really outside your comfort zone. Now, I've had a dabble in granny squares and that, and I'm not, I must admit, that the actual granny square pattern, you know, you do it. I know myself that I would get bored, so I've had this quite a few years actually. And what I've done, you know the yarn that I'm using my Yarn Art cotton. So I've got the turquoise, the jade, the green, the cream, the kind of blue, pale blue, and the turquoise. So they're my colours, okay? So I showed you last week what I'd made a start on, and I'll just show you the pattern, just to refresh your memory. And I did do some, if you remember. I'll show you I was going to do them. But after thinking about it, I thought I'm putting too much pressure on myself. I know myself better, you know, I know what I'm kind of, and I'm thinking I'm putting too much pressure on myself doing this with those particular granny square patterns. So I thought, right, okay, and then I just had an idea come in my head. I thought, well, if I do a throw about this size, do it kind of the same size as that, and then I can do a border on the, I do fancy doing a border. So I thought, right, okay, so I looked in the book, and I made a note, and what my aim is to do the green, then do the cream, then do the pale blue, the turquoise, and have the jade at the end. So have it like that with the cream, and then do the border, the cream, and then you do a green and that. So that's the plan. So I kind of went through the book and I thought, right, green is going to be number 14. Cream, I'm going to do the popcorn, sunshine, light blue, sunray, and the old Vienna for the teal, which is teal. That's teal. So I did them. So I made a start. So did number 8. I haven't done number 8 yet because that's going to be cream. And then what was the other one? The Alhambra was number 14, which is the green, which I really like, and that. So then I thought, right, okay, so the light blue, I did the sunshine. I blocked it, but it's not a square. It's not sitting right. It's been blocked. I'm not happy. So then for the teal, I did Old Vienna. Again, I blocked it, but it's not sitting right. So I don't like that. So I did 2 of each. Then for the turquoise, I did Sunray, and I don't like it. So that was my first attempt at the Alhambra. So when I did that, while I did that, I followed the pattern. When I did my second one, I didn't follow the pattern. I followed the piece that I'd already done. And I am absolutely in love with this one, this pattern. And I'm going to do the whole of the blanket in the different colours in this pattern, because I'm putting too much pressure on myself. I've frogged these. I will frog these so I can use them to make and that. So it's been a real challenge this week for me. I've lost the will to live doing this blanket. I've been frogging, I've been frogging, and to be honest, it's drove me up the wall. But I want to use this yarn. This is the yarn I bought for a granny blanket anyway, and I just thought, you know what, stick with one pattern, Lindy. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. So I've done 2. So I've done 2, and I'm just going to stick with the Alhambra pattern. And what I'll do is I've actually ordered another one of these because I want a big one. So I've ordered another one, and that's coming today. So, and then I can really block these better. So what I'll do is I'm not going to lose these, because I'm going to frog them and they're all going to be Alhambra. I've decided, because crochet is an enjoyment, isn't it? It's something to just lose your mind in, and to be honest, I don't want to lose my mind pulling my hair out because I can't get the patterns that I want. Maybe if I used a different yarn they would sit better, but I don't want to use a different one. I want to use this particular yarn, and I want to do this because I want to do a hexagonal blanket, but I'm not going to do that until I've done this, because one of my old crochet, one of my lace work, I've got a couple of lace work that I did in thread, very fine thread. I've got a pattern, a motif that I desperately want to do in make it in using thicker yarn to make it into a blanket. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm playing around with a cotton doily. I haven't got it here at the moment, must be downstairs. I'm playing with fine cotton. I'm doing a lacework doily, but I'm playing around with the pattern. I'm just seeing where I go with the pattern, to be honest. It's coming out in my head, using different stitches and whatever. So that's gonna be a long time away before I finish that, because I want to get other things finished. But it's something that I can pick up and put down. It's not something that I need to work on straight away. It's just at my leisure and when the mood takes me. Because going from cotton and yarn, going from yarn to very fine cotton it's fun. Takes you a couple of stitches to actually get used to the thickness of the thread. So that's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Another week gone by, blink of an eye. I mean, it's Monday's going to be the beginning of February, and I hope you're all well. Stay safe, everybody. Keep your distance, wash your hands, wear your masks, listen, stay in. We're on lockdown here in the UK, so take care, just take care. It's just so scary listening to the news every night of all those people dying from this dreadful disease. It makes me really sad, but let's hope these injections go a long way to getting us back to normal, or some sort of normalcy. It's going to be a long time before we go back to the way we were, I think. On that note, take care. I'm going to love you and leave you. Bye bye for now.